bring this back a little bit. All right, hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you can hear me all right. I think I got the microphone figured out. Just let me pull it up on my computer. And we're going to print some t-shirts today. Get some air coming in here. Just let me pull this up so I can read the comments and let's see, here we go.
One reason you...
All right, so looks like we can see everything. Where's the chat? Top chat, we're gonna go to live chat. Why does the chat look like that? There we go. Weird, weird. This is like a new format. All right, now I can see the chat. How's everyone doing? I'm still trying to, okay, there, now I can see everything, I think. All right, everything sounds good, looks good. I still can't, I don't know why this is like this. I gotta remember how to make things small. There we go. Wait, am I doing it? No, I think I just closed out. It's a weird format. What the heck is going on here? I'm just trying to make it a little bit smaller on my MacBook. I don't remember the buttons to press to make the screen smaller. If anybody knows, if anybody's a MacBook user, let me know. Is that option? No, that's not it. Just trying to make the screen a little bit smaller because it's too big for me to see everything. Oh wait, is this it? Well, I can make it bigger, but I don't, hold on. Zoom out. There we go. There we go. We'll see how that looks. There we go. All right, I think I got it. Okay, now I can read everything. Sorry about that. As a lot of you know, I print most of my own shirts. If it's one color, chances are I print it right here. For the multicolor shirts, like the ET shirt that I did and a few other ones, it's over on my, I think it's Shirt Space or something. It's a third party that prints them. So yeah, so this machine I've had for like 15 years. And I just had to order some new parts, so it's not gonna. I have to print these, but it's not gonna be as easy as it normally is. So you're gonna watch me struggle to print these shirts because these little, I don't know what they're called, hydraulic system, whatever. I don't think they're actual hydraulics, but they've outlived their lives. And as you can see on this one over here, I got a piece of tape in there, and the other one's taped off. And normally they go up, but they're falling down on me, and that's not good. So I could still print, but it's just going to be a little more difficult because I gotta push it down over there when I print. Anyway, I got 4 different designs on here. Right now I'm printing the new Vegan Zombie design shirt, And if you were one of the people that ordered one of these shirts in the last couple weeks, your shirts were already printed and they're already in the mail and they're already on their way to your house right now. So I'm going to print some of these because I will be at the Syracuse Veg Fest this weekend. In 3 days on Saturday, I'll be doing a food demo there. I'll have a booth selling my t-shirts. So I need to print some because I'm running low on my t-shirts. And it seems whenever anybody wants one of the t-shirts I have, it just happens to be one of the ones that I don't have printed or one of the sizes that I don't have. And that's the way it always goes. So I'm going to print as many here today as I can. I have my dryer right here. This is a heat dryer that cures it onto a shirt. And let's hope I don't screw any up. And I am going to print some hoodies. I got some of these hoodies too. But I'm not going to do that first because usually the first shirt I print, there's a chance that I screw that one up. And when I screw them up, this is what they look like. Let's see. So this was a mistake, as you can see. The top just came out a little bit off-centered and it's blurry. And that's because mainly that design right there is old. And I'm going to have to retire that design unless I get a new screen. So instead of throwing the shirt away, I just use this shirt to make many designs here. And then I use this shirt right here. If I don't end up just giving it, I have a buddy that he likes these shirts, these mistakes. So he'll actually wear a shirt like this to the gym where it says Vegan Zombie all over it. Obviously it's mistakes, but he'll wear it to the gym because these shirts are really comfortable. But usually what I do with these shirts is this will become a rag for this stuff so I can clean up and and then I just dry it and then it doesn't get on anything. So, but that's just an example of what I have for that right now. It's a nice fall day. It's actually summer still. It's a beautiful summer day here and it feels like fall. All right, so I hate dealing with this stuff because it's so messy and just one little smudge on your finger is dangerous because if you get that on the shirt, it'll make a mark on the shirt and it won't come out. So it'll ruin a shirt. So I need to make sure everything's totally clean before I start doing the actual print. So I'm going to take a good amount of this because I'm going to be printing a bunch of shirts right now. I buy all my blank shirts and then I print them myself. So that's messy. And if I drop this on a shirt or something, then it's just a pain. And as I know right now, I've already got some of this on my thumb. So I just want to set this somewhere where I'm not going to get any more ink on anything. Because like I said, it's a messy job. Okay. So now, I got to get that orange off my thumb. Like, completely off. Because if I pick up a blank shirt, I'm going to get it on the shirt. And I've messed so many shirts up. It's just a waste of money. You got a blank shirt and you pick it up and you realize that you had just a little dab of ink on your hand and now the shirt is you can't sell it at that point. So, and this design is perfect because the font of it, I'm not wearing it right now. I printed this shirt, but some of them they have to be like completely front and center or else they just don't look good and I'm like, I can't sell this. I'll give that to my brother or something. And these ones, the way that the font is, I feel like it can be tilted or something. If it's like a little bit off center, it still looks good. It looks like it's just, I don't know, you'll see. Okay, here we go. Now, my, this is the part that I don't like. And also, I haven't figured this out yet, but this is an adhesive that I need to put down on here so the shirt doesn't come up. It stays on the plankton. But my problem is this stuff sticks in these spray paint caps. And it's not out. This is like full, but it, I had to order a bunch of new caps, and then they only work for a little bit, and then they're clogged up too. So this actually might be clogged up right now. It is not. But when I need it on the next spray, it will most likely be clogged up. And this is the part that I was telling you about, that hydraulic thing doesn't work, so that it keeps coming over here. So I'm like trying to work on this while this is coming over, and I don't want it to hit because I don't want it to, move at all. It's perfectly centered right now. So, as I said, I'm not going to do a hoodie first, because if I mess up a hoodie, that's more of a waste of money than if I mess up a t-shirt. I also have white t-shirts, but I don't like it on the white t-shirt. But I had a bunch of white t-shirts that I bought for last year for the movie, because I needed people to wear white t-shirts. And there's a lot that I didn't use, so I've got blank white t-shirts, and that's what it looks like. That's what the design looks like. But this looks way better on a black shirt, orange on black. But if anybody doesn't, like, there's some people that don't like, I've had many people say they don't like wearing black t-shirts, they're too hot, or that's not their color, so they want white, and there it is. The days are flying by. I was just saying that, like, it just turned 2023 and now it's almost the end. All right, this is a medium. Hopefully we don't mess this up, because I think I'm short on mediums. I think medium's a popular size for people. Okay, so now I forget where this one is. They're all different, meaning where it comes up on your, I like to do it just a little bit, like 3 finger length under the collar. I don't like it to be too low, so this is good right here, the way I have it. So I got to find out where it is by the feel. Okay, so it's right there, which means I got to bring this shirt up to about there. Okay, so that should be good. This is a dryer. I just want to get a little bit of heat on this. You don't want too much heat, because then it has the potential to bake the colors into the screen, and then you got to clean it out, or else you won't get a perfect design on the shirt. That's just a little bit warm. And by the way, I'm not a professional at this. I've only taught myself how to do this over the last 15 years, so the guy that made my screen for me, I asked him for some pointers and stuff. The way I do this, unfortunately, has to be like this. So I'm going to be my back's going to be towards you. Okay, so I press down. And you gotta put the heat on it. Oh, what happened here? So we put the heat on it for a little bit. I just kind of know how long it has to be. When I start seeing like flames coming up, it's probably good. But I don't like it the way it looks like right now, so we have to do that looks good, but we're gonna do one more hit and then it's gonna look perfect. Okay, so here we go. Okay, that looks really good. Nice and bright. And at this point, I take it off here so that it doesn't get the palette thing too hot, because we don't want it to start baking, because this will get really hot as I go on. and do a lot of shirts, and I got to print a lot, so we don't want that to get too hot. So I double it over, and it keeps it from getting this thing too hot, because if it's too hot and I put a brand new shirt on it, it can have possibility of messing the screen and the ink up. We're using plastisols, and I have an orange one that was actually given to me by my my guy that made the screen for me, and I guess he gets them local, semi-local, out in Utica, New York. Okay, that's, you see the steam coming up, and this is tilted a little bit, so I put it a little bit more on the side. Okay, so that should be good. And there's a shirt, Vegan Zombie, orange on black, completely dry, hot. Looks good. I'd wear that for $1. And I'll be selling these at VegFest. So right now, I've got a box right here that I want to put them in. I'll organize them all later because I don't know what's here. I don't know what sizes. They're all mixed up. This is what I'm probably going to wear to the VegFest. I have these nice hoodies. T-shirt material hoodies, so they're nice and light, and I love them. I love wearing these, especially this time of year. So these actually are not on my website yet, the hoodies, just the t-shirts. And the reason for that is because I buy all of these shirts up front, and these are a little more expensive, and I just don't have the capital to buy all of these right off the bat. And I remember last year they were like in high demand, and none of the wholesalers had any of these hoodies left, so I didn't want to say I could sell them if I couldn't get them, and I couldn't buy a bunch of them just because they're a little bit more money than the shirts. They're a lot of bit more money than the shirts. But they're really nice. So if you did want one, you could always contact me and I could make them. So these are going to be exclusive right now for, I don't know how good you can hear me with my back towards you, but these are going to be exclusive for the people at VegFest coming up this Saturday. And you know, this is what I did when I first started the Vegan Zombie YouTube channel. I actually bought this first before I uploaded any videos to the channel, and I started making Vegan Zombie t-shirts, and I put them on everything. I put them on like thermals, and I wore all of my own merchandise, and I just printed whatever shirts I wanted, and I gave them away to friends and family. And that's how I promoted the channel at the very beginning. Yeah, you should be able to see the steam coming up a little bit. I feel like, I don't know if I did that one long enough. We'll give it another hit. There we go. Oh, that looks so nice. I love this. I love this design. Oh, wait, we got to take it off. Fold it over. See, that's what I got to keep doing, is I got to keep making sure this doesn't hit. Because I need that part, which should be, it's on its way. It was already shipped like yesterday. So I just don't think it's going to be here before I have to go to VegFest. And if it does, it'll probably be here like the Friday, like on Friday, and I got to do all this. So I'm going to try to, I have a whole other box here of shirts, And I might print some of these Ouija ones. That's a popular shirt. The vegan zombie one, I don't feel like that's as popular, the green one anymore. But the Stranger Things Go Vegan one is still a favorite when I go to Veg Fest and stuff. But this one I'm hoping, like, it's got, you know, it's got that Halloween feel. And it just looks so nice. That's hot, that's hot. And that's the hoodie. Looks pretty nice. I like how these are coming out. That's perfectly centered, I feel. If I were to put that on, which this is not my size, so this is not the one I'm going to wear, but that's basically, looks pretty nice. And we'll just fold that, put that in the box. What's in the box? Looks like maybe this is the one that's going to be mine. Is this a small? No, this is an extra small. That will not fit me. You just make sure that this is nice and centered. And we'll do it again. So this is about how long it takes to make a shirt. 2 or 3 minutes. And I've sat here all night and made like 70 shirts before. Okay. I gotta tell you, it's a nice cool day out, but this is really hot, and it's hot in here. I probably shouldn't have wore the long sleeve. The zombie crew. I don't even think I'm printing this one anymore. Oh, we had a super chat in here. Oh, nice. What's up, Heavy Metal Vegan? Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate that as always. Do I have the new vegan zombie one in green? No. As you can see, it's a pain to have to clean this hole out. So in order to clean this out, I got to take all the ink out of it, and then I got to use like chemicals to take it all out of there and really scrub it in order to do another color. So I went full ahead with the orange on black. Somebody else asked me that too, the same question. But this is what I have. And because I'm not like a full-time, you know, screen printer, and I don't like, this is all I have right here, so I don't, if I was doing this full-time and stuff, I'd probably have, you know, different colors of different ones and like just a whole stock full of stuff, but I just pretty much make them as orders come in, and the only reason I'm doing this right now is because Veg Fest is going to be here, and I don't really have a large stock of shirts right now, so I went ahead and made a big order on a bunch of blank shirts, which was it was pretty expensive, and I'm just hoping that I sell enough at Veg Fest to make up for that. Okay, we'll pull that back a little bit. I've learned so many things over the years too, like where I had no idea what I was doing at the beginning. And I had no idea, like, when there was mistakes of why they were mistakes. But luckily, I've met people that do this for a living, and I was able to ask the right questions. But you asked the wrong question. See what I'm doing? I'm like trying to balance this out while I'm making sure that doesn't. Okay. I'm doing this because I don't want this cord here to, okay, that should be good. I keep going around the other way. Okay. And there's the extra small. Vegan Zombie. Extra small hoodie. You know, in the other box here I ordered something special. Only one. I wanted to order it for me to see how it would look. Wow, this is like a 2 or a 3X. 2X. We got a 2X coming. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. We're printing shirts for Veg Fest, Syracuse Veg Fest, coming up this Saturday. Most people don't print their own t-shirts. But then again, I started this channel before there was any channels doing this stuff. So I bought a screen printer way back in the day. And then all these companies just sprung up that, hey, we'll print your shirts for you. We'll print this. We'll print that. You just give us the design. And, you know, that's a lot easier. But, to be honest, if I do it myself like this, minus the labor I put into it, I make more of a percentage of profit if I do it this way rather than doing it through like another company. Because they barely give you anything when you do it that way. Or you got to sell them for way too much money. Yes, exactly. Alright, and boom. And that looks so good. So I'm gonna have this down pat where like this thing comes over here, I gotta like stop it, put this over here, stop it, and dry it. And I definitely don't want that to go under the heater. There's a lot of heat coming out of here. But they said that this was lifetime warranty. This is a silver press from Ryonet. And I called them the other day and I told them that those were failing me. And they give me a link to purchase it, but they also give me a coupon code that it would be free. So I just had to pay for shipping. And I'm getting all 4 of those sent to me. And they lasted for 15 years. 15 years, and now they're finally going. You can see that one has like a piece of a roll of tape in there holding it, because if that wasn't there, it would fall down. And it would just be too hard to do this. That's right. Support small businesses. I appreciate everybody here that already bought some shirts. I see a few of you that already purchased some. Thank you. Your shirts are on their way right now. They're in transit. Okay. You know what I want to do is I want to, I don't know if I'll have it in time, but, oh, is that my size? So this might be mine. This might be the one I wear. I want to take this design right here, the Vegan Zombie, orange on black, and turn those into stickers. Because I haven't had any new stickers in a long time. The last one I had was the green one over here, the green on black. And I would like give those away for everybody that purchased, you know, a shirt or something. I would throw a sticker in there. And then when I would go to like Veg Fest and stuff, I'd give them out there as well. So, Can I make my own stickers? I don't have anything to make my own stickers. I think my sister-in-law can do that. She's got a machine that'll do it for you. She makes a bunch of cool things. You got 2 stickers from me and you have no clue where they went. You probably put them on somebody's car. By the way, they don't work on cars. They wear off with weather. The weather wears them away. I never got like bumper sticker material. And a lot of people actually put them on their car. So, I feel bad for you. So this is probably going to be mine. I'll probably wear this to Veg Fest. Brand new shirt for Vegan Zombie. I feel weird wearing a Vegan Zombie shirt when I'm Vegan Zombie. It's kind of like the band thing. But it's like brand new. I kind of want to promote it. So what are your guys' thoughts? Should I wear it? Or should I wear like the Ouija one or something? Or like what I have on. This is what... you don't ever catch me wearing the Vegan Zombie one. Like I wear them on the YouTube show. But I never wear them in public. But I'll tell you one thing. If you want people to talk to you, wear those. Because every single time I do wear them in public, and I have in the past, somebody asked a question like, I just wore one the other day, and I went to the dollar store, and the guy checking me out, he's like, "What's that all about?" And I'm like, "Oh, Then we got in a conversation about the movie, and he said his brother-in-law does movies, and we started talking. So it's a good conversation starter. I even had a senator notice it and say, "Hey, Vegan Zombie," at a New York State fair. I don't want to get political, so I won't say what senator, but this happened, and I was like, did he just say that? So anyway, that's my shirt. Technically, they're all mine until you guys buy them. So that's what I'll be wearing. So I'll put this over here. That came out good. Yeah. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Vegan Zombie, orange on black. I love the font. We're just going to... I don't know if you noticed this either. Does anybody else notice a little change that I did? No, I've never heard of Greens and Grains where I live. Is that like a Whole Food store? Ooh, one just fell on the ground. I don't want that. Oh, what's this? I think somebody wanted this. So I specifically ordered this for them, and then they never purchased it. It was like, oh no, this is another company. But I got another like tank top like this to make a special request for somebody, and then I printed it for them, and then they never responded to me. So I was like, okay, not gonna do that again. Somebody's like, come on, can you get me a tank top? This is the one I want. This looks like another extra small. I don't know if I should like print like a different, maybe the white one. This is sketchy because I haven't printed one of these in a while, so I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. I really don't want to mess up a hoodie. So maybe I'll just leave that. Yeah, this has got to be an extra small. All right. How many have we done so far? Anybody keeping track? Put that first one over. And once you do it, you always got to do it the same way, or else it does something to the mesh on the screen. Yeah, I'm going on at noon, and I'm making I'm doing a food demo. I never plan. I just do it as I go. I don't plan. I just start talking. But normally, what I do is I introduce the food. I normally just briefly introduce who I am, why I'm up there. People that don't know me are like, why? What are you doing? Why are you here? So I introduce who I am and why I'm up there, and then I talk a little bit about the food that I'm making, and then as I'm making the food, depending on how long it's going to take, I usually talk about two things, which takes me about half hour to 45 minutes. I say how I became vegan, my vegan story, and then the second is how I started the Vegan Zombie channel, and then it goes into like, you know, what I've done and, you know, where I am now, and it's basically what my speech is about. And then I give the audience a chance to ask questions, which normally people don't ask any questions. Did I do that twice or once? Twice. Yeah, that's twice. Ooh, close. You don't want it to, you gotta be careful when you do that because that's still wet. And the heat on the dryer will cure it, and then it should be able to stretch without cracking. But release the cracking. Wait, Linda, what are you saying? What did I charge? You didn't see a difference. Where are you, new Vegan Zombie? What did I charge? For what? Oh, you found my cookbook on Amazon. Was it the normal price at least, or did you have to pay more for it? Thank you. Well, I love curries and lentils. Ooh, look at that steam coming up. You can see the sunset over there? Look at that. Fresh off the press. Smoking hot. Ouch. That is really hot. Normally you have, I don't know, I think it's in one of these drawers, but like one of those laser guns to say how hot it is. But I can, it was a cheap one and I never really got it to work that good. So, oh, let's make one of these. I have an extra little tote bag here. Let's, might as well, right? I think if I'm going to do this, I need to put some more of this on it. And that's why I have both the windows open. Get that dog hair out of there. Let's get this nice and lined up here. This will be like, maybe somebody will like want this at the Veg Fest and they'll buy this, because I don't even have this on my store. I just bought a bunch of these a long time ago. I also had aprons, but I never really sold any, so maybe that's something I got to bring back. I have a feeling I might only be able to do this once. Yeah. See how it's sticking like that? I probably can't give that another go, or else it'll come out blurry. So, we're just going to dry it like this. Oh, yeah, this is hard to, it'd be better on like a hardwood floor, but I have, I've got a throw rug underneath it, so in case I stain it with any of the plastisol or anything, it doesn't hurt the floor. Amazon says $28.72 for a new paper, but yeah, that's about right. I don't know if anybody actually, Oh, you got it for $9.99. Wow, that's a good price. Yeah. Awesome. And thank you so much for that super chat. You didn't have to do that to make up for it, but I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. So the pictures are I did the pictures with my iPhone 4 for most of them. So they're not the best pictures, but I guarantee everything that I've made in there. And I was talking to John about this like a couple nights ago. He came over and visited, and I was like, John, like every thing that I've gone back and I've made, you know, like even if we didn't make it for like, you know, 9 or 10 years since we made the cookbook, it's all like, it's super good. Like I stand by everything in there. Okay, so there's the little tote bag, vegan zombie tote. How much should I sell that for? You go to the store, boom, vegan zombie. Would anybody use that? I wouldn't. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, what's vegan zombie? I'm like, oh, that's me. That's a little cringe. But if you guys want to use it. What do we got here? Ooh, we're finally to the t-shirts. This is a 2X. 2X. I really want to make this Ouija one, but an extra large is something that I don't have on the new one, so I'm going to make this. I just hope people like the new shirt. Why don't we get a little vote here? Do you guys like the new shirt? Because I don't want to go there and people be like, well, I want that one. I don't like the new one. And then I'm like, I made all these new ones and nobody wants it. I think it's super cool. Oh, did anybody answer the question that I asked earlier? If you did, I didn't see it. Did anybody notice any changes to this design? Let's bring that up. You know, next year is the 10-year anniversary of the cookbook, and I really want to bring it back for the 10-year anniversary of the cookbook. Which means I need to find, wouldn't that be amazing if the movie came out right at the same time that we had a 10-year anniversary edition of the cookbook? Maybe I can do some new pictures, and maybe we'll do an A44 cookbook. Like a mini one or something, you know? It can be done. There we go. You would bring the tote to the store? See, that's what I would want. I would want people, because I use those kind of totes all the time. In fact, I used a tote similar to that just for taking these orders that I got to the post office the other day. If you're just joining us and you purchased one of the t-shirts already in the last couple weeks, all the orders are fulfilled and they're all on the way to your house. Ooh, that would have been bad. That's the wrong. I would have just put the Ouija one over the vegan zombie. That wouldn't have looked good. My friend would wear it to the gym. Okay. By the way, the orange and different inks that are colored, not white, are easier to print. The white one is thicker and it's a little bit harder when you're printing it. So this is orange and it's a little bit easier to go slide on the Ouija. Squeegee, not Ouija. Squeegee. Whereas you saw it was just like a quick little drag through it, but on the white one it's like it's more viscous and it's just like, and I hate making mistakes on these shirts because every mistake is like, oh, I just lost another $5, $10, $20. Trick or treat bag. Hey, that's a perfect for a trick or treat bag. That is a good trick-or-treat bag. I have another design that I want to put together if I can get out before Halloween that I think people would like. I made the design for it already. I just got to get my guy to make the screen for it. It's also going to be orange like this on black since I already have that orange ink. I wonder if you guys would like it. It doesn't, it's more like spooky Halloween. It doesn't say anything about vegan on it. So I'm hoping that appeals to people. Kind of want to tell you what it is, but I don't want somebody to steal it. I haven't seen it. Maybe it's already been done. I feel like it's already got to be done, but I didn't see anything out there when I looked for it. So either way, I made my version of it. Now you guys like really want to know what it is. Probably. I'm good at saying these little things and then keeping secrets, aren't I? I haven't even opened the box yet of the shirts that I just ordered for this. These are all the shirts that I already had from last year. So when I open the box, I have something special in there that I thought might look cool that I bought for myself that I don't have for sale. But if people like it, you know, I could do probably orders like that. It's just too expensive, you know. It's too expensive when you buy something. It's a hoodie, but it's like a certain kind. So maybe I won't even like it. Who knows? What's up, Dynamite? Oh, scroll up to see my guesses. What are the guesses? Oh, yeah, one of them does have a little zombie man. The little zombie man isn't in it there anymore. There's no carrots. There's no rabbit. All my other ones have like a rabbit in it. But did anybody else get the main thing? Oh, there we go, Sarah. Yep. There's no the. There's no the vegan zombie. It's just vegan zombie. Just vegan zombie. I don't know. I thought that maybe that would... I thought that would appeal to more people. Because the vegan zombie is me. I'm the vegan zombie. So vegan zombie could just be vegan zombie, you know. I guess some people still call me vegan zombie. A lot of my friends call me zombie. Even though I'm actually a vampire, but it's okay. No, I've got a lot of friends, like my friend Cesar out in California, he always calls me zombie. The zombie, you know, and that's cool. But yeah, I took the out of it. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know, I think this just looks vegan zombie. It's more centered. I think the one that says the vegan zombie, it's just like a little bit out of place. I mean... I had zip-up t-shirt hoodies a few years ago. They were just too hard for me to do like this. Like, that would be something the professionals would do. I hate if there's a high chance for me to make a mistake and lose out on, because I don't make much money on this and I really can't afford to lose money on it. So if it's a chance for me to ruin it, then I don't want to do it. That's why I don't do more than one color. I did that when I first started. I tried to do two colors, but when you do two colors, there's more of a chance to ruin the shirt, because if it doesn't line up properly or something, you got to throw that shirt away or use it as a rag. It doesn't work. So yeah, I just can't really afford to let that happen. So I try to do simple designs here. Anything more is on my other site. You know, the ET shirt, which I really like. That's like 7 colors. I can't do that. That's a third party makes that for me. And even the A44 shirts, those designs, the paintings that Stacy printed out, those are several colors. I think those are 6 colors. And you can find them right below on YouTube, actually. It'll show my little store. Can you guys hear like the traffic out there? I'm right next to the highway, and there's, even though I'm out in the forest, you can hear like, because it's a big hill, you can hear all the tractor trailers when you know they're going overtime trying to get up that hill, and it's super loud. Otherwise, I'd get some nice ambient sounds for the movie and stuff. But now I got to go out to the middle of some like nowhere place out in a field to get those nice cicadas and crickets and stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, Linda. Yes. So I'm still being considered for the Face of Horror. I'm in second place right now, and each time they took the first 20. So I'm like, okay, so maybe I don't have to go as hard on this because I was definitely in the top 20. So I haven't been promoted as much, but if you guys still go there every day and give me a free vote, um, there is a part where you can pay, but I'm not asking anybody to pay. Just do the free vote. That's fine. And as long as I'm in like the top 5, then I think it's good until the very end. And when the very end comes, then I'm going to go all out and try to get as many votes as I can to be number 1. So right now, I'm just kind of taking it easy. They took the first 20 on the first round. I made it to the second round. And the second round is going to be the first top 15, which I'm second place right now. So I'm just going to chill until we get to the final one, as long as I can stay on the top, if you guys know what I mean. And when we get to the end, then I'm just going to be like, come on, we'll do all night live streams if we have to, because I mean that would be amazing to be able to promote my movie in a mainstream horror magazine next to Kane Hodder. Some of you might be wondering who Kane Hodder is. Some of you already know. Of course you know who he is. But those of you that don't, Kane Hodder played Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th. I don't even know what the temperature here is right now. Let me see if I can find it on my old phone. Is it going to let me do it? Do we have internet? Come on, can we do this? Do I have internet? It's going to be slow. It's going to be May. Just in case you're wondering what it looks like, it looks the same. It's 56 here right now. It feels really hot in this room. And of course, I wore the beanie. Got the vegan zombie beanie. Look at that. Once upon a time, we made these. These are coming out. I'm really happy the way these are coming out. You know, I didn't see if anybody answered me either. I'm sorry not looking at these as much as I can. Amazon sales of what? Amazon sales. I don't make any money on Amazon. If somebody buys something from a link that I have, I might make a little bit of money, but literally it's like pennies. So I think the most I ever made in a month is like $14. So no, that's just me being open and honest. I don't really make anything on Amazon. If you're asking about the cookbooks, I'm not selling the cookbooks. Somebody else did that. Somebody else sold my cookbooks on Amazon. I'm actually bitter about the whole thing. How it went down because, yeah, I probably shouldn't talk about it. I won't talk about the fact that we never made a single penny from the people that printed our cookbooks. Not a single penny. The only way I made any money was, I actually lost money, but was I bought 1,000 cookbooks with my own money and then I resold them. So I bought them at cost and then I sold them. But in order to do that, I had to take out all of the money I had in my stock, which I had never bought stock before. And I just happened to buy Facebook stock when it was like at $30 a share. And I took all of that out. And now it's like, what is Facebook right now? It's like, I would have made like 80 grand and I made like nothing. So I'm kind of bitter about that. But I guess I'm happy that a certain amount of people have our cookbook, I guess. We didn't know what we were doing. So now I'm very careful who I talk to, and if I'm going to republish the cookbook, I gotta find a publisher that would do that and not try to like basically take all of our work and give us here. This is 2% for you and 98 for us. So I gotta find somebody that's not like that greedy, you know. Yeah, we want to do a re-release. There are no new cookbooks anywhere. Yeah, so anybody that's selling them used are just third party people that just had them and didn't want them anymore. But at one point they were actually selling brand new ones, and we weren't getting any of that. I don't know what the heck happened, honestly. It didn't sound right. They told me I was crazy. I don't know. Nothing added up, but yet we never got any royalty check ever to this day. Never. These are things I'm probably not supposed to talk about in public, right? You lived in Fairfax for 40 years. I lived right near Fairfax, Virginia. I lived in Arlington. But I used to go work in Fairfax. But that's not what you're talking about, is it? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that hoodie. Nice little hood. Got your vegan zombie. All ready for fall. Trick or treat. Leaves are on the trees, falling off the trees. Now they're no longer on the trees. See how I did that? Okay. We're still going. I want to make it to I want to open the box, which means I got this many shirts to go. I got that many to go. Unless I want to make white t-shirts. I don't know. You guys probably don't like the white ones. Would anybody wear the white, orange on white? I don't think I would. Let's pull that up a little bit higher. I feel like it's got to be down just a little bit more. Let's do it until we have no more ink. This ink goes a long way. A little bit of ink, a lot of it of shirts. Okay. Any lawyers in the chat? Why do you want a lawyer? Oh, because of what I was just saying. Maybe gray, orange on. You know what? Orange on like a dark blue, maybe. That might look good. I don't like white for a couple reasons. Like, I feel like whenever I put on something white, I can wear it for one day before I get a stain on it. You know, white anything. Like, even though I feel like I got no stains on my black shirts, like they just. You get something white and it's like, oh man, I just ruined my shirt. What did I, oh, hold on. I cannot wait for these pieces to come in so I can fix this. Because this is how it should be. It should just go right back up and then I swing it over and then I put it back down. But I got to keep pushing it away every single time. There's the pup. Okay, let's see how this looks. I made this one a little bit further down, and I think I put it a little bit too far down. It's still doable, but we'll hold it up and we'll see how it looks. I think it needs to be just a little bit more up, but the one I did before needed to be a little bit more down. So I got to get in between that area. Is this witchcraft? Well, I mean, it's zombie craft. We're making some zombie shirts. Here we go. We can see the steam coming up. All right, let's see how this is. What do you think? Is that a little bit too far down? I think it's a little bit too far down. Nah, maybe not. We'll put it in there. I'll calibrate and redo it. This one right here is, these are all really nice material shirts. These are Bella Canvas. This is a medium. White makes you feel like a Dandy's marshmallow. I can see that. Black makes me feel like the creatures of the night. Okay, so that should be good right there. Here we go. Yeah, this is perfect. That's where it needs to be, right there. Like 2 finger digits. What are you guys doing? No, no. You've been getting up at 4 a.m.? So you've been up for, what, 14, 15 hours? Okay, come on over here. Not you. Yeah, this one's better. No! Okay, here we go. When I get to the box, I want to pull that one thing out, and then I'll probably end the live stream and take a break. I don't feel like going through all of those tonight. I'll probably take a break, and then I'll do another session where I print more shirts. Oh, did I really do that? What happened? How did I do that? I got orange all over my shirt, so I just ruined that shirt. So I don't know how I got that on there. I just hope I didn't get any of the new shirts. I can always make myself another shirt, you know. And literally, you can find really cheap shirts. I think they even have them at the dollar store. Not the best. I like the best ones, but I like to have mine really comfortable. This, what is this? A medium? This is a large hoodie. Shit, let's pull that to about here. That looks good. Eyeballing everything. And this design is perfect for it, like I said. Other designs, if it's off just a little bit, you can tell. Your design looks crooked and it just doesn't look good. But this is perfect. Even if it's a little crooked, which I don't think it is, it's got that like slasher kind of look. No, I don't think this is a plastisol. So really there's not much that gets it out. I do have a spray over there that might get it out, but it smells so bad and I don't want to breathe the fumes, so I'd rather just, I don't really care about the shirt, so that's why I wore it for this. All right. It's so bright. I love the way it looks. Oh, hold on. You got to do this so it doesn't get too hot. Okay, here we go. I'm doing all this while I keep pushing that away. Okay, that should be good. Put that over it. Read some questions. Ooh, black on orange. Do they get softer after many washings? Yes. I don't. Yeah, if you don't have pets, like I try my best, but there's so much hair around. Like I don't let my dogs in this room at all, and so I'm sorry if there's like a piece of hair like on a shirt when I send it out. Like I try to not to let that happen, but sometimes it's impossible. And yeah, they do. Like as you wash these, they will get softer. But for me, I don't usually, unless the shirt is a little bit bigger. I like my shirts to be small and fit. So that's how that one came out. I don't usually put my shirts in the dryer. I wash them and then I let them drip dry. But if it's a little bit bigger, I will throw it in the dryer in hopes that it'll shrink just a little bit. And I've noticed that those ones get really soft, and especially the next level apparel ones that I used to print on. Those are some of my favorites, and I still have some Zombie Crew ones, Vegan Zombie and Zombie Crew shirts like that, and they're some of my favorite as far as how they feel. Like when you buy these shirts, they're gonna be like your favorite. They just feel good, you know. And that's why I'd rather do that than on something like when people use like Champion or Gildan. Those are like the cheapest ones you can buy. And yeah, they're cheaper, but like I don't like buying shirts when they come on those because the fabric is thicker. These are nice and soft and they feel good. They're nice, just, I don't know. They're way better than the really cheap ones. So I spend a little bit more money to have a more quality t-shirt. I've always been really picky with the clothes that I wear, so I need to find something that I like. And I figured if I can find something that I really like, then hopefully other people like it too. This one's a little bit high, but it'll still work. I wish it was a little bit lower, but it'll still work. A bleach style tie-dyed with the black and orange. That might be cool. That's kind of closer to what I'm about to open in this box here, which I'm excited. So we'll do that. We'll do an end reveal. You've had merch that smelled like cigs? That would not be okay with me. That's disgusting. I've always hated the smell of cigarettes, especially in the wintertime. Because my dad smoked all of his life and obviously all of my life. And I always hate it. Yeah, I'm doing 2 coats. 2 coats, make sure that it's nice and shiny, and you don't see through it. If I only do 1 coat, like the one that I have that I was wearing myself, which I should have brought it in here, I only did 1 coat, and you can kind of see through it a little bit. But these ones are perfect. You can't. Nice vegan zombie hoodie, right like that. Got a hoodie. It's looking good. It's looking real swell. So, all right, what do we got here? We got another hoodie. I hope people like these hoodies. Okay, this is a, oh, what does it say, large? Feels like a small. Yeah, this has to be a small. Okay, so I'm going to pull that up to about here. Making sure that this one, you just got to always, like some of these I was just doing it and not thinking, but you just got to make sure, or at least I got to make sure. You guys don't have to make sure, I do. Alright, that's 1 coat right there. I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see right through that. And that's why I have to give it 2 coats. I mean, you can get away with that, you know, if you like the look. But I want it to be a nice bright orange. Sometimes when I did these ones, if I couldn't give it another hit because for some reason it moved or something and it was like a little bit faded or whatever, I would just like, it's like, that's the look I'm going. It's like a distressed look, you know, zombie apocalypse. And I don't know. You have the Ouija design. The Ouija design is probably my favorite design. I wear that one the most. Does the ink dry immediately? I have to put this heater over it for it to dry. And then it's immediately dry once I dried it. So this right now is completely dry. But I'm going to give it one more hit. So this is 2-hit shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now, this is wet. I'm going to put this over it. And that's going to cure it. It's heated up to a certain temperature. I can't remember what temperature it needs to be. I think it's like, I forget. Maybe it's like over 300. I don't know. It's pretty hot if you put your hand over it for too long. And that will cure it, and it'll make it so you'll know it's cured if you can stretch it and it doesn't crack. So it becomes part of the shirt. I have messed some up, so if you have one that's got messed up, I'm sorry. Some people are like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. But I noticed that it wasn't drying over on this side as much as it was on the other side. And after a bunch of washes, it would start to fade over on this side. I have a couple of shirts that are like that. I didn't know why it was doing it, but a professional told me exactly what I was doing wrong, and I try my best not to let that happen anymore. So this one came out perfect. That's where I want this is perfectly far enough down from the T-line, the neckline, and that's it. This is I think this is, what is this? Small. So that would be one that I would wear. Perfect. And that's why I do two hits on it, because I don't know if you can see that or if that's in the way. There, the light's a little bit better there. It looks a lot better like that. And they look really good down there on the floor, in the box. Oh, I just threw one on the floor. You don't want to throw them on the floor because then they get anything that was on the floor on it. This is a small. This is a different brand of t-shirt. I bought these last year. This is a 2X, which is similar. It's nice and soft. think it's almost time to put more of that adhesive down. But I'm almost done. I only got a few more shirts and then we can open that box. So, thanks for hanging out with me while I'm doing this. I get to hang out with you guys while I work. By the way, how is the sound? I got a different microphone on there. You've only got one vegan shirt and it's one of mine. Thank you. Yeah, I got a bunch of lint rollers because I got a couple dogs, you know, and you ever see how much a German Shepherd sheds? I did a video on it once. I could vacuum every 6 hours and still pick up a bunch of hair. It's crazy. I just vacuumed today. I actually had to fix my vacuum cleaner because it wasn't working because they have so much hair. So instead of like being like, I don't know, I'm not even that kind of guy that fixes stuff, but I just, for the heck of it, I'm like, let's take it apart, see what's inside it. I took it apart, huge hairball that was just stuck in it, scraped it out, runs perfect now. Oh, that made me feel good. It made me feel like I was like some engineer. Totally not. All right, here we go. Oop, almost forgot. That's important. That is important. If you just came here, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Show up at a yoga class with a vegan zombie shirt. My friend Saraswati Om, who is a yogi, I don't know who like her yoga teacher is like I guess he's a well-known yogi, Indian guy, and she's got a picture of him wearing my vegan zombie shirt. She brought it in and gave it to him. I don't know what his name is, but if you go check her out, maybe he might be on her Instagram, Saraswati Om, and I just did a video on YouTube with her in it, so you can check her out. Me and her tried some, different vegan chocolates, and we also talked about back in the day going vegan. She's also from here in Syracuse, and we're like the same age, and we're both longtime vegans. But yeah, she's a yogi, a longtime yogi. She lives in Iceland now, but she does like sound journeys, and she's got all these amazing crystal sound things and gongs and everything. And she invited me and my friend Jeremy over. Was it? No, me and Jeremy and Rachel a couple years ago when she still lived here. And we did like a whole sound journey in her living room, and we had like a cacao ceremony, and we just closed our eyes and just listened to all the vibrations of all the gongs. She's got thousands and thousands of dollars worth of crystals and gongs, and we're just like chilling, like listening to all this, and I'm just like, it felt so good. And then she let me play them while she did it, and I'm like, I'm just just trying it out and making these cool sounds, and I'm like, I'm a professional at this, I wasn't, but I sounded like one. Anyway, I feel like I could find that picture too. Oh, I don't know why my computer went off. Okay, here we go. We're at it again. Repetitive. I worked in a factory when I was 18 or 19. Repetitive. It was one of the worst jobs I've ever had, and I literally sat there at a machine like for 8 hours overnight. Oh my god. But I met Curtis, and Curtis and stuff. And that's what he always did. Do you want me to tell? That's a funny story. I mean, I could tell you the story about Curtis. if you guys care. Or maybe I could find that picture of... Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. I'm doing too many things at once in my head. Okay, here we go. What are we doing? The cacao that she had, I think I did a video on it last year after that weird naked guy showed up at the house and ran away and left his car here. Right after that, like a day after that, she came over, Saraswati, and she had cacao. It was like a brick. It was like $100 brick of cacao that she brought over from Iceland, and I still have some of it in the kitchen. Good night, Graven. Have a good few hours of sleep before 4 a.m. I will probably still be up. Not probably. I definitely will still be up. I'm a creature of the night. Whew. I can't be in here too long because I don't like the way it smells either. Think like this bacon, the stuff on the shirt, just think of like an ironing board ironing. Okay, let me see. Boom. Boom. We're getting low on the ink. I wish I had another camera on here that you could see above so you could watch me doing the squeegee. Let me see if I can find it on my second phone. Alright, what am I doing? Okay, she's got 2 accounts. Let's find out if she... Her Dharma Mitra. How far ago did she post it? My burner phone. This is my old iPhone, and I couldn't trade it in for my new one because I had no idea, but when I took the case off, the whole back was shattered, and I had no idea that it was shattered, so they wouldn't take it. So I decided to keep it. Oh, I found it. This is her, I don't know, let's see if I can show you guys. That's her, I guess he's like a famous yogi, and he's wearing my shirt. That's pretty cool. Let me go to his page. Oh no, that's not him. Repost. Oh, and he wears the beads that I used to have back in the day from the... So anyway, he's a famous yogi, and it's her teacher, and she just sent me a picture one day that she gave him the vegan zombie shirt, and he loved it. Oh, let's see. Oh, anyway, so I kept the phone. I figured, like, I might as well keep it. It's kind of like a tablet. Like, I can still use it. I can't use the data, so like I can't like get text messages and stuff, but I can use like internet in the house. So I can use it for basically everything else. As you saw, I just got on my Instagram account, and I can do a lot of the stuff. I just can't. There's a few things I can't do. Like I can't text through regular messenger messages, but I can text on like other things. Like I can message somebody on Instagram or I think Facebook, WhatsApp. Wait, is this the second? Oh, I messed that one up. I was supposed to do that. I didn't really mess it up. I didn't really want to get that too hot. But it came out. It came out perfect. I'm so glad. Well, I probably shouldn't say this. You know what I'm about to say, don't you? How about I just don't say it? I won't say it. But I do need some of this. This is coming along pretty good. Whew. If you're just joining us, I'm doing these for anybody with the new design, but also for Syracuse Veg Fest coming up this Saturday. I'm going to be doing a cooking demo at noon down there in Syracuse in the Inner Harbor. And I will have a bunch of my t-shirts, as you can see, that I print myself. So I figured I would print these tonight, hang out with you guys, do a live stream, and get a little bit of work done. Getting work done while I'm getting work done, because live streams are my work anyway. So, also, be on the lookout, because I'm gonna have to do another live stream soon anyway, because I got another Vegan Cuts box. Has anyone tried the ramen Noid Craig posted on his Instagram? I actually did a video on them either earlier this year or last year. I did a video on those ramen. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? I'll be there. You better say hi. Say, I'm Dynamite Stick. You can hit Portland. Just come out here. Come to Syracuse. You're in Southern Illinois. There was just, what was it? Vegandale in Chicago. Craig did a video on that. My friend lives out there. She's got a whole t-shirt business. You should check her out. Harmless Threads. She's got a lot of really cool, I wear a lot of her shirts too. And she has, one of her shirts is actually in the movie, A44. Got a vegan shirt in the movie. I figured like I want to promote my friend's stuff. I'll just throw that in there. We also got an Animal Sanctuary shirt in the movie. So those are just like little things to look out for. Most people won't know, but us vegans will know. This is the last one. I get to open the box. What's in the box? It might not be anything good. It might not. It looked good, but it might not be good. I thought it might look good with this design printed on. Maybe I'll even print it on it right now and front of your guys' eyes. Or maybe I'll just say, nah, I'm just going to keep it like this. Ramen with the Wonder Egg. Wait. Have you tried the Morningstar vegan egg and sausage breakfast bites? Breakfast bites, Morningstar. I don't think so. I know Walmart has a lot of the Morningstar stuff. Not all their stuff is vegan. All right, this is the last one before I open the box. Ooh. Well, the AJ is out in the Albany area, right, AJ? Albany Veg Fest is October 1st. Wegmans has the Wonder Egg. I was just there. Yeah, the Wonder Egg is pretty expensive. It does taste like an egg. It tastes like a hard-boiled egg. It really does. Which I never liked. Hard-boiled eggs. Last shirt right there. It's nice and hot. Really hot off the press. And that means we're now going to open the box over here. What's in the box? Do I have a knife? I need a knife. When you don't have a knife, just resort to brute strength. Okay, what do we got? What's in the box? Lots of t-shirts, lots and lots of shirts. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. You guys will be like, what? And I'm just like, no, I want this. Let's see if it's good. I'm going to print the orange on this because I like the camel. I like the camel, and it looks like it's very comfortable. So what do you guys think? Orange vegan zombie on the camo? What do you think? Let's move this so you can see so there's a little bit of light. Don't do that. Stop. What do you think? Can you guys even see me? I like it. And it's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. It's nice. And I normally wear like a size small in the shirts, but for hoodies I always go with a medium. So what do you think? Orange vegan zombie on this camo? Or do I do something else like red go vegan or the Ouija, the white Ouija shirt? I don't know. Not too into it, considering murderers wear it. Murderers wear everything. You can't. That's not an argument. And if you really want to know why I like camo, I've always liked camo. If you want to know my reasoning, I've liked camo since I was a little kid. And I know a lot of hunters wear camo, but if I can wear something that's camo that says something vegan on it, and I get like somebody to like ask me a question to start that conversation, then there you go. There you go. So, yeah, I love camo. Orange. Try out the orange. We're going to do it right here. And if I don't like it, it's your fault. All of your faults. Okay, so I got to make sure I do not want to mess this up. So I'm going to put more adhesive down. because I want to give this 2 coats. Okay. All right. This was a lot more money than the shirt, so I do not want to mess this up. I hate that smell. Okay, let's bring that down to about there. I want this to be perfect. Hold on. It's got to be perfect. So bring it to about there. Here we go. There's no stopping now. All right, don't stick. Whoa, that looks really cool. Hold on. Oh, this is the part that I hate. Sometimes with hoodies, this heater like burns around it and it becomes brownish. I hope that doesn't happen. There's a way to fix it. It just scares me a little that I don't want that to happen. That's enough to do another coat. Okay, here it is. Whoa, I love it. Okay, let's hopefully that doesn't singe it. I had red hoodies and it singed it and it made it like a brown outline on the hoodie. I just hope it doesn't do it to this one. It looks good so far. A camo with the Ouija one. I'm going to have to see how that one comes out. I might buy some more of these. Maybe I'll have like a special pre-order for these. And if I get enough, I'll make a big order. But these are too much for me to buy out of pocket and hope that people will buy them. I mean, if all I did was screen print, then yeah, that'd be a different story. But let me see. I want to see it first. All right, what do you guys think? Should I sell this? Hoodie, vegan zombie. I like it. What do you guys think? Can you guys see that? Hold on. Let me, I'm going to put it on, and then I'll do a surprise reveal, because I don't even know if this will fit me. And I got a long sleeve already on, and it's already really hot in here. Okay, here we go. What do you think? Yeah? Vegan zombie? Dye the strings orange. I want to see what it looks like on my end over here, because I can't see what it looked like here. That looks pretty good. My cheeks are pretty red. You can tell how hot it is in here. I haven't been able to see what's going on here. So that is going to be, I'll put this right here for now. And then I'm going to unplug this. And that's about that for now. So let me see some of these comments real quick. Orange and camel. Yeah, it does look like, well, hunters wear orange and they also wear camel. This will be like, don't shoot me. And at the same time, I'm going to teach you not to shoot the animals. It's not like the thinnest hoodie, like it's not the shirt like material, but it is pretty thin. It's not like very thick. I'm dying hot right now just because it's hot in here, but this would be perfect for like nice fall weather. I don't know, it's very comfortable too. So I don't know how much I would even sell this for. I'd probably have to sell it for at least a little bit over 40, just because of how much it cost. But I like it. I think it looks good. I'm gonna wear it, but I don't like wearing vegan zombie, so maybe I'll just wear this to the Veg Fest, or I don't know. Maybe I'll wear it on my live streams. 48 to 50. Yeah, that's probably what most people are selling stuff for anyway. Other people selling hoodies and stuff. The extra ink, Linda, is fine to stay. The air won't do anything. I mean, technically, I should clean it up and put it in there, but I'm going to be using it again in a couple days, so it won't dry out or anything. These have not been cleaned in a very long time. So sometimes I'll just grab a little bit, another dab of ink if I'm going to make another shirt. But it's not the same as like you would think. It's being left out, it's going to dry up. It's very creamy. And the only way it'll really dry is if it gets really hot. Too hot for, it needs a fire on it pretty much, or a heater. Dark forest solid green would work with the orange too, yes. I mean, you can already tell. I mean, this is just being on dark green right here. I think this looks really good. And yeah, I could technically take this whole string out and dye it a different color. But I don't mind it like this. I never use the strings anyway, so maybe it's just here someday when I need it and I need to MacGyver something. I'm like, wait a minute. Boom. I got us out of the incinerator. So you just loop up the strings? What do you mean loop them up? That? Loop? Like that? Well, I got a whole box of shirts made, and I've got a whole box of shirts that I haven't even touched. So hopefully I have a little bit of something for everybody at Veg Fest. I just have to figure out if I'm going to make any more of these ones, which I probably will have to make some. I just feel like that one, the screen is like way old, and I'm probably going to have to retire it or get a new screen made. Veg Fest is this Saturday. I'm going to be doing a food demo at noon at the Syracuse Veg Fest at the Inner Harbor on 9/23. I will definitely drink some water as soon as this live stream ends. And it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm going to be probably doing this again. And why not live stream every time I have to do this? If I got to be sitting in here just doing this monotonously, I will do a live stream if you guys don't mind. And you can watch me do that as we kind of chat. Linda just put my, yeah, you guys can buy any of these on my website like right now. Not this right here. I don't have that on there. But I want to make sure I dried that long enough. I have a whole website, theveganzombie.com, over on the store, and I've got all my t-shirts, my ebook, all that stuff. So beanies, I used to have beanies. There are some beanies on the YouTube one. If you go to the YouTube store, you can see some. But the ones like this, these are embroidered, and I'd have to specially order them through my guy. But yeah, I had the Go V. You know what I could do? I could do black beanies with this right here. That would be new. You don't see any? There should be a vegan zombie. I'll have to go check that out again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is one. Chat while I work. Yeah, I like wearing beanies, so especially this time of year. Yeah, eventually I'll make A44 ones because I need to make a bunch of A44 merch. Maybe I'll even do an A44 like this, A44 on a hoodie with the same font, same color. See, you could tell that worked because if I stretch it, it doesn't crack. So it just feels good. It came out so good. I like it. Like, this was something you would find in a store. Maybe not Vegan Zombie. You'd probably find something like this at Hot Topic or something back in the day. But I don't know. I like it. Looks good. Weave and Rainbow. The ones on Amazon are most likely used cookbooks that people are reselling because nobody right now has the right to be printing them other than me. But the ones on Amazon are not from me. Like, they're not me. I'm not selling those. So if you do find them, like, that's just somebody else that is either getting rid of them or whatever. Used cookbooks. How do I get the screens pre-cut? So I actually have somebody do it for me now because it's just too much. I used to do it myself, but so you get a screen and then you get emulsion and you have to put emulsion on the screen. It's like this, it's a coating of emulsion that you put on there. And you can see this one right here is red. And what that is, it's photosensitive. So it's just like old film that you used to use for cameras or movie cameras, projectors, and it's sensitive to light. So you got to do this in a dark room with like a yellow light, and then when that's dry, you take a stencil. So you print out on a special printer a transparency. I might have some over here. Okay, so like, this is an old one that I made a long time ago. But you print out a transparency. This was a zombie one I did many years ago. Are you ready? And wherever it's dark, you put it on the transparency, and then you put it under powerful light, and the light turns on, and what it does is it develops the actual film everywhere except for where the black is. And then as soon as that's done, you immediately rinse it out with a high pressure water brush. And you could do it with a hose. You just got to make sure the hose is coming out pretty good. And it'll wash off everything that was black because that didn't develop. And then you'll have a transparency for the ink, the plastisol to go through, and that's how you make these. And these are really old over the years. That was the first vegan zombie crew design. Can you see that? That's the first zombie crew design that we had. And yes, and I did, by the way, I did spend countless hours making phone calls and finding out if the emulsion that I was using was in fact vegan friendly, because a lot of film is not. It uses gelatin, but the ones that I was using were vegan friendly. But I don't do that anymore. So this was the vegan zombie crew. If you can see in there, it says my website, the Vegan Zombie. And if you look at this, well, that's backwards. So if you look at it frontward, this is one of my first designs we ever made. And that was the old Western font. And I got a couple shotguns in there. And if you look closely, you see two zombies. And you also see a bunny rabbit on top of the letter C. That's the first design. That design, I still wear this shirt. And actually, I think John still has a shirt like that. And it's still one of my favorite shirts to wear today. I printed it on a Next Level Apparel shirt, and it just came out really good. Let's see if I can find anything else. I did a couple other things I did a couple jobs for some friends where I charged them a little bit of money to do a lot of work. So I probably lost money doing that. But it's hard for me, or at least it used to be hard for me to say no. People would be like, oh, could you make me one shirt? And I'm like, okay. Do you know how hard it is to make all of that work for one shirt? It's not worth it. So people would be like, well, I want to get 6 shirts. And I'd be like, ah. So this is one of my first ones I did. I learned the hard way that I don't want to do this anymore. This was 3 colors. And I made so many errors doing it. So basically I had the vegan was one color, and then zombie was another color. And then I had this blood right here, which was red, and then that was on it too. And that was I think the first design I ever made 15 years ago. And I printed a few of them, and then I realized I'm doing 3 colors. And I did it on some thermal log underwear that I had. I've got a picture of me wearing that. And anyway, that's how you do it. And that's why I don't do it anymore, because it's just too much work doing that. So I just have a professional do it. He does it in no time at all. He's got all the machines to do it even faster than what I just explained to you. They got a vacuum seal machine and all that good stuff. So he literally, when I asked him to make me this design, he had it done in a couple hours for me. So also it's kind of funny, and I don't know if his mom is watching this right now, but he said that his mom watches my show all the time. So he gave me a deal doing this. He goes, I just need one thing from you. I'm like, anything you want. What is it? He goes, I need to take a picture with you to send to my mom. And he had these pieces of paper already printed out saying hi Ruth, and so I held them up. We took a picture and sent to his mom. You got your shirt already, Trini? Wow, that only took a day. 2 days. 2 days. I think I sent them out 2 days ago. It feels like yesterday, but I think... You sent me a book to me at my P.O. box. Okay, I will check that, but I gotta say, I have not checked it in probably well over a month, because I don't live over that way anymore, so usually I go out that way maybe once a month, but I'll go out and check that out. Because I gotta notice I gotta pay for my P.O. box too. So, and those prices went up so much. Literally, when I first got my P.O. box, it was $35 a month, and I got that 11 years ago. Now it's over $100. It's crazy, and I don't even know if it's worth it to keep it, but it's in all my videos, so I'm afraid that if I cancel it, somebody's going to send me something, and I don't know. Yeah. But at least, you know, people can send me stuff there instead of like to my actual address. Because we all know what happens when people find out Chris's address. They start pranking him and they start pizza swatting him, and it's not a good thing. You should bring it back. The first brand, are you talking about the first brand t-shirt? It was Next Level Apparel. And I still have my real old one, and it just, the way it's seasoned and like the softness of it, it fits me so perfect. It's like one of my favorite shirts to wear, and I don't even know where it is. Like I don't know. I gotta find it. Okay, so I just was scrolling up, seeing all the rest of the comments, and I think we got most of them. If I didn't answer your question, it's because I just didn't see it because I was preoccupied tonight. I tried to answer as many as I could though, and yeah, I gotta keep my address private. Wow, 250 for a PO box. I've got the smallest PO box I could get, and I still get mail for other people sometimes, and I'm like, nobody's had this PO box in like 10 years other than me. No, fortunately, no weirdos, no naked people showing up at my house this year. That was really weird, but not like this has any. But the other day I was coming home and the troopers had my roads blocked off, so I had to go some weird back roads that I never really went. And when I got back, all the power was out in just my little tiny neighborhood where I live. So I was like, it was getting dark out, and in a weird way, it was kind of fun because I'm like, okay, boys, you know, it's in my dogs. It's like, get ready for the zombie apocalypse. And I started a fire in the fireplace, so I had a little bit of light. And I grabbed all my candles, and I put all my candles around the house. I got everything lit. And then I sat down, got all the wood ready for a fire all night. Because it said, I looked it up, and it said it was determined that the power would come back on at like 2 in the morning. And it's only like 9:30 at night. I'm like, all right, it's getting dark. It's dark out now. We're in pitch black, and we're living with, I got my flashlights in my pocket, and my phone wasn't charged or anything because I think I had just, did I do a live? What did I do? Oh no, I didn't do it. I filmed a video. I got another video coming for you guys that I think you might like, that I did with my nieces. So I filmed a video and I was coming home from that, so my phone was almost dead, and I sat down after I lit all the candles and I go, I bet you, like, now that I got all this and I'm actually enjoying this vibe, that the power is probably going to come back on. And as I said that to myself, all of a sudden you hear power comes back on. Sometimes it's fun, living like, oh, this is how they lived back in the 1800s. Back in the 1900s. Hey, I lived most of my life in the 1900s. Do I practice on paper first? If you do, those could be posters. No, I don't. I usually take a shirt. I'll never practice on, like, the first thing I'm going to do, I'll never do it on a hoodie because those are the most expensive. So normally, like what I did when I first did these designs, I did it on, this was my practice one, and it actually came out perfect, so I didn't ruin it. But I don't really like the white shirts, and I only bought them for the movie, and I have a bunch of them left over. So I was totally okay if this was a failure shirt, and it wasn't. But then, so that's a brand new design. I don't know if I'm being too loud in front of the microphone, but that's a brand new design, as you guys all know. So that screen is perfect. It's going to come out perfect every time. However, if you can see over there, I don't know if you can or not, but that's the original. Well, that's not the original, but that's one of the older vegan zombie shirts, the green one. And that one right there, I knew was going to be a problem. So I made a bunch of mistakes on that one trying to get it right because the screen is really old and I need to retire it. So as you can see here, if I did one hit, it just didn't look good. So when I tried to do 2 hits, if you can see, it came out really blurry looking because it wasn't perfectly matched, which means the screen was bad and it just wasn't. I did everything I could because somebody ordered one of those shirts and I finally got one good one that I sent out to them. Because I would never send somebody something that wasn't good. But you can see, finally I did one that was good on the practice shirt, this one right here. So then right after I did this one, I put a good shirt on there and I did this. So this one right here is a small shirt, so this would fit me. And this has got just a bunch of mistakes on it. So, like I said at the beginning of the screen, I actually have a friend that likes these mistake shirts and he wears them to the gym. I've got one that has even more mistakes all over it, several different designs just all up and down it. And even in the inside, I turned it inside out because I don't want to waste any shirts, you know. So when I realized I made a mistake on this one, I decided to just do it on all parts of the shirt until I had it right because I already knew that this was a mistake shirt. And I could use this for like a rag or something, cleaning this stuff up. Okay, so I got this for me and I got this for me. I don't know, depending on how warm or cold it is at the Veg Fest, I might actually wear this one. I like this one. If I wear this one, I'll probably wear my camouflage pants. But this one right here, I'll wear my black pants. So, you know, opposites on that one. If someone sent fabric, could you print? Yeah, I could do anything, but I'd feel a little hesitant if somebody did that because in the off chance that I screwed it up, like I would feel bad about that. Linda posted, I'm going to pin it if I can. Pin message. Okay, so Linda posted my website, I believe, if you want to purchase any of these shirts. Right now, it's perfect for this time of year, too. So if you want one, buy it right there, and I'll get it out to you. Otherwise, I'm bringing all these to Veg Fest with me, and hopefully I sell them there. You bought one of these the last Veg Fest. Oh, so I already met you before. The last Veg Fest I was at was 2019. That was a good one. That was the first one. Am I cold right now? No, I'm actually... I was hot when I had that heater on, but now it's feeling good. The windows are open. I'm wearing a hoodie and I got a long sleeve on under it, so I'm perfect right now. I'm not too hot anymore, so it is pretty chilly in here once the heater's off. No double camel. And because I got a camel hat too. There's no way I'm doing that. You know? Not going to do that. I'm probably going to wear the black one. The black one and maybe camel pants. Mistake currency is actually collectible and valuable. All right, well, maybe I'll raffle out my mistakes. You know? Next year I can make A44 shirts. Make the mistake shirt into a pillow. There you go. You'd wear a mistake shirt, but it'd have to be extra bad. So it'd have to be like that one plus like a couple other designs like all on it, like plastered. So you have like maybe a Go Vegan over on the side, a Ouija one over on the side. If you pulled it up like this, it's got like Vegan Zombie. Maybe I'll do that and sell mistake shirts. You know, what video was it? I think it was my last video. I was wearing a green Vegan Zombie shirt. It wasn't the one I did with Saraswati. Which one was it? Anyway, I did something where I started to climb over the counter just to be funny. And it was a brand new shirt that I had just printed and I put on. And when I did it, it ripped it. So there was a hole in it. And I'm like, I'm still going to wear it. I don't care. But it's a lot. Like if I bought an awesome shirt from somebody and I ripped it, I'd be so upset. But since it's like my shirt and I print them myself, I'm like, it's not a big deal. Will I ever do a meet and greet Q&A like for A44? I don't know. I mean, it depends how A44 turns out and the hype behind it. I'd be more than willing to do an A44 one. But like, I think John and I tried to do like a meet and greet for Vegan Zombie, and I think we were too ambitious for it. I think only one person showed up, so we're like, we're never gonna do this again, ever. Um, Everybody told us to do it, so we did it, but nobody showed up. Vegan Zombie onesie. I think I had those at one point for like little kids, and I think I got one. I think I got one for my niece or nephew when they were like just just a little baby. Late night streams with your Vegan Zombie. I'd have to say like, okay, we're gonna do Wednesday night lives at 7 o'clock, so everybody knew exactly when we were gonna do it. And then everybody would put on their Vegan Zombie attire, and we would just. I mean, I wouldn't know. You guys would be the only ones that would know, unless we had like Zoom calls. And then I would just like I'd wear something totally different. I would not wear my own stuff. I'd wear, I don't know, Tamerlane Farm Sanctuary. Or maybe I wear that Dandies, Get some of that Dandies in here. Oh yeah, Discord meeting. You got a zillion Giants hoodies? Thanks, Max. That's okay. You can always catch them on Rewind. I do have, like I said earlier, if you didn't catch it, I have one more. I'm always trying to come up with some good ideas and stuff, but I want to get another design out like soon, like this week or next. And I've already designed most of it in Photoshop, but I'm just trying to like adjust one thing on it. And it's another. It's like a It's like a fall Halloween themed shirt, which is perfect for vegan zombie attire and perfect for this time of year. So I'll probably put that out too and then retire it after Halloween. Maybe bring it back next year. You just looked in the shop. Okay, so just so you know, I'm not sure what you mean are the silk screen. Um, the ones I do here are all on my shop, but I'm sorry it's a little confusing. Like I actually have two shops. So I have a shop that's on the Vegan Zombie and it's got all the one color shirts that I print myself. There's another shop that is like the YouTube store and there's a link to it also on the Vegan Zombie webpage, and that has like shirts that are several colors, like the ET one, 7 color shirts and stuff like that. The ones that are more than one color, I don't bother with anymore. I have another third party print those, but I don't know how else to do it because like I've always printed my own shirts, so I kind of have to have like two stores like that. So I'm sorry if that's complicated or confusing because I'm sure it is, and you can't buy everything all in one order that way. So you got to find the right store. There's two of them. Find the one that has like Go Vegan, Zombie Crew, the Ouija one, and that's the one where you can find the ones I print myself. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been friends with Tamerlane since they started, and I've tried all their sauces, and they're really good. I actually did a couple videos of them making their sauces, or talking about making their sauces, and we did a really good. I think it was a barbecue. I think we did a barbecue and a chimichurri tempeh recipe video with Tamerlane long time ago. But check that out because tempeh is something that, like, if you don't make it right, it's just, I don't like it, at least if it's not made right. But this was done perfect. Oh, I was wondering that, how the highway sounds out there. I hope it's not too distracting because the microphone's totally pointing that way. I could close the window, but it feels so nice in here now because it was way too hot. I was sweating. Now I'm feeling good and my stomach's growling. But this was nice. This was nice doing this live stream like this because I had to do this anyway, and I got to hang out with you guys while I was doing it, so I wasn't too bored. Otherwise, I'm just sitting there like this. But now I can, like, hang out. It's subtle, not loud, nice. See, that's the thing. You took a non-vegan to a vegan food truck, and she loved it. Okay. See, that's the thing. Like, people think, oh, vegan, I'm not gonna like it. But you try some of that food. I don't care who you are, vegan or not. Like, you try some of this food, and, like, it's delicious. How can you not like it? The food just keeps getting better and better and better. I don't even remember what time I started this live stream. It was before 6 o'clock, wasn't it? And now it's 8 o'clock. So this was a pretty long live stream. Yes, definitely got it. I don't know if you heard that, but my stomach just growled as soon as you said that, Max. Oh, 2-hour live stream. Nice. Well, I've moved this thing around so many times. It was in the basement of my other house, and then it was at my aunt's house when I lived there. Then it was in a storage facility, and then it was back in my house, and now it's over here. This thing right here comes apart, and it's just awkward and it's really heavy. And then this desk it came with the house that I bought. It was in the basement, and I'm like, they asked me if they wanted to get rid of it. I'm like, no, let's keep it there. And so I drilled this silver press. It's called a silver press, and I don't know how much they are right now. But when I bought it, I think it was $1,100, and I definitely made my money back from it because I've been printing shirts for the past 15 years, and I've had fun doing it. Sometimes it gets annoying, and I don't like doing it, but I'm glad I have it. I could have sold it, but I'm actually curious to wonder how much the silver press is right now. It's a 4-color, 1-head press, so you could technically do four different designs or one design with 4 colors. A broken angel. If I'm ever out that way, I'll have to try it out. No, if I'm ever out that way again, because I already have been out that way, I think. You're on the northwest, right? Thank you, Rycron. I'm glad you guys are liking these streams. Alright, I guess I'm going to put these shirts away and make something to eat now. Central Oregon. I don't know too much about Oregon, but I've been to Portland a couple times, and I remember stopping in Eugene to eat lunch at a grocery store with my friend. and then we went to Grass Valley, Nevada City. I think I already talked about that. And we hung out there for a while. And then we went to Sacramento and then LA. All over the place. And I started, and that was after our Alaska vegan cruise. So we left out of Seattle, Washington, went all up to Alaska, back to Seattle, down to Portland. We did the Eat Drink Vegan, used to be called Vegan Beer Fest, and that's where we were at. And they wanted me to host something there, so I did there was a winner of some contest, and I went to each food truck with them or food vendor, and we got them like a different meal. We gave it to them, and we did a little video with them, and that was fun. I don't know, maybe they're even watching this stream. This is the Stranger Things shirt is right here, and yes, it is still available. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's right there. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Barely, but that's it. The Go Vegan one. Stranger Things. I didn't go to any place in Eugene other than just a regular grocery store, like a Whole Foods store. And we ordered something there and sat down in like the dining area and ate it. And I do remember I bought some, you know what? You could probably see it. I did a vlog about it years ago. I don't even remember what year it was. It might have been like, I don't even know, maybe 2014 or 15. I was with my friend Kaylee Collard, Cowgirl, vegan cowgirl. And I remember we got a couple different vegan chocolates and peanut butter cups, and I was saying which one I liked the best. Yeah, the beanie shop is not this shop. It's the other one, which I don't personally make those. It's the third party that makes them. Um, but if there's enough people that want beans, see, here's the problem. Like, people say they want the stuff, and then I get them, and then nobody buys them, and then it's a waste of time for both parties. So my guy that made me this, they also have an embroidery shop, and I don't know if you can see that, but they made like these beanies right here. It says the Vegan Zombie, which I like this beanie. And then I got a couple other ones. I got a Zombie Crew one that is, it doesn't have the ball on the top. It's just one color beanie. And then I also have the Go Vegan one, the Stranger Things one. And I have those three beanies, which I had for sale a couple years, I think back in 2019. 2020, I was selling those beanies. And I sold like a certain amount, and then like nobody bought them, so we basically discontinued them. But I could see, I think the guy still has the design, so I would just see how much he would sell them to me for, and then I would resell them to you guys. Yeah, that's going for the hat I'm buying here. This was hard to get, this beanie, though, because I really like how this beanie was. And then it was hard to buy these beanies. I couldn't find them anymore. That's the other thing, is finding the beanie you like through a wholesaler. It took me a while to find this beanie. And when these were out, they had an alternative that wasn't as good. I didn't like it as much. And I couldn't find this one anymore. So I'd have to find like the perfect ones. I very particular, as you guys have noticed, with the clothes that I wear, and the hats, everything that I wear. I've always been like that. I need to feel comfortable in my clothes, or else I don't even want to leave the house if I don't feel comfortable. So all of my clothes that I wear are nice and comfortable, and I feel like they fit well, and that's why I sell them. That's why I choose those. I pay a little bit more for those rather than getting some junk Gildan one that's scratchy and doesn't feel good. I want people to feel comfortable in their shirts. Even if you don't like the design, like even if it's not your favorite design, I want it to be your favorite shirt just the way it fits. And a lot of people have said that in the past. And for some reason, these shirts are definitely conversation starters. The Vegan Zombie, people will talk to you if you wear that shirt. I've had a lot of people say it, like, oh, I love the shirt. I've had somebody, when I first made it, somebody came up to me at a festival I went to. It wasn't a veg fest, but it was some food fest here in Syracuse. And he came up to me, and this is at the beginning of the Vegan Zombie, and he's like, oh man, I love that shirt. I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, I know that. It's a band. It's a band. I'm like, no, but he goes, no, it's a band. I know the band. I'm like, no, it's my YouTube channel. He's like, oh, cool. And he's like, yeah, I think I seen him for. I go, actually, I'm the only one. I make them myself, so I print them myself and I sell them on my website. So, but yeah, man, people just like, they'll talk to you and they'll see it and they'll talk to you. So I actually don't like that. So I usually wear the Ouija one, and I don't really get as many when I wear the Ouija one. It's a cool shirt, but they're not like, oh, cool. What is that? What is that? Tell me about it. Yeah, the air is nice and clean here right now. In fact, it's a nice. It's still summer for a couple more days, but technically, but it feels like fall out here right now. Perfect. Um, that's okay, Linda. I'm about to end the stream anyway. Thank you for moderating. And maybe this is it. I know I could, you know how I could keep talking forever and come up with other subjects to talk about. And it's always great talking with you guys. And I'm glad that you sat here and kept me company while I did the shirts that I had to do anyway. I need to make more before Saturday, so I'm probably gonna do another live stream. Um, Again, you can buy these on my website, theveganzombie.com. And I just want to say thank you to Sarah and Heavy Metal Vegan for the super chats. I always appreciate that. That's how I pay my bills. So, like, and I love that I have T-shirts because that way you don't have to like just give me money. You're actually paying for a product that I put a guarantee behind. Like these are cool shirts. They feel good. They're comfortable and they look good. And so you get a good product and it supports my channel so I can continue doing this. So always I appreciate everything. And that's pretty much it for this live stream. Again, stay safe. Watch out for zombies and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night.